Hey there guys, this is V and welcome to the channel. In today's video I am showing you how I reupholstered and painted a few pieces of furniture in my home. So today's video is a DIY. What I'm showing you here is some of the leather, vegan leather. I don't even know if it's vegan leather. Why am I lying? Some of the faux leather that I have, and these, what I'm showing you here, some of them were purchased from Walmart. This piece here was purchased from Hobby Lobby, and it has like an iridescent property, pearlized property to it. Like, it is very shimmery. Here's another piece. This piece was purchased from Hobby Lobby in the remnants. Also, no, this piece here was purchased at Walmart. It's a croc finish. This tan piece also is a Walmart piece. I'm going to show you how I was able to do my bar stools. I don't have the footage for it. This is the same leather, but in doing a round bar stool, what I've learned that you have to heat up the material. So I use a heat gun and I heat up the fabric and stretched it to get it around. This is the metallic paint that I used on the furniture in the background. I am going to paint this piece out. As I'm showing it here to you, it is not attached to the bottom piece. But I think, like, for my first time, I did a good job. I'm saying it. I'm tooting my own horn. So there's 3 bar stools. I showing you here that this piece is the swivel. So in order to maneuver the reupholstering, I took the piece off so I could get a handle on it much better. This is a piece here that is an ottoman. I found this in the garbage, and I am going to reupholster this piece. So I lay my leather down and cut the circumference. I give like an inch for a seam allowance. I am going to use my sewing machine to sew the pieces down, sew the pieces together. So I cut a piece for the circumference and I cut a piece for the top. So now I'm here sewing it down, and my measurement was a little bit off. So then I went ahead and cut a smaller piece and added to the side of it. And the circle was cut out perfectly. So once I started sewing it around, I noticed what happened. So here is the piece. I'm gonna show you how I was able to get it on there snug tight. So now I'm on to another DIY. This piece here, I've had it for many years, over 20 years. It's metal, and at one point it was like floral fabric, and now I'm putting this leather, faux leather on it. So I had it brown, I had it gray, and I no longer want the gray anymore. So I'm going to take it off. I could have. So I want to use the tan leather on this piece because I'm lightening my furniture, and I love the pieces that I have. I don't want to go out and buy new pieces because the pieces that I have is very solid. So I cut it out, and now what I did before, I stitched the edges so I could have like that, the form of the of what I'm of the reupholstered piece. So I'm gonna also paint out the metal because I really love, I'm using gold in my accent colors. Actually, gold is a color to me. And this is the way that it is looking. I'm going to show you everything to the end. So this is the way it's looking, snug tight. And I have the gun, staple gun that's the orange is actually an electric one, and the one that I'm using is a manual one. So I'm showing you how I told you I was going to spray paint that piece, the metal piece, and now I'm going to use my drill and attach it to the bottom. It wasn't hard at all to do. You don't have to have a sewing machine to do this. I just wanted to do these sharp, nice, neat corners. And you could get the same effect. You do not have to use a sewing machine. I'm just showing you what I did. So this is it here. I also added more sponge. It was not this high. So this is the way that is looking. So now I'm on to the other one. And gonna put them all together, and now I will have my DIY finish up and get my stuff cohesively like I would like them to be. So now I'm measuring my sides, seeing, trying not to waste the material. So I am centering it so that I will have on either side. What I'm showing you is a spray adhesive. You could also use that to keep your fabric in place, but I'm not going to do that. And not only that, I like to switch up. And I could have went ahead and not taken out that gray faux leather and just reupholster the other one on top of it. But I'm over the gray, and I really like the other color that I would have done was black, the black embossed leather. So I finished sewing this one off, and now I'm putting it in, and we're going to staple it all down. Guys, the other thing that I want to show you how I was able to, like this piece right here, this is a chair that I bought from Ashley Furniture. And I wanted it to match the table. A few years ago, I painted my table in a champagne gold, and the chairs, I got rid of them and bought new chairs. And I'm going to show you how I was able to change out the color. So I taped my furniture around because I do not want any paint on it. So I went ahead, and as you see, I think this is the first coat that I gave it. And this is my table legs. This another piece that I am finishing off, and that will come in a later video. It's a marble top, and the bottom of it is metal. So here are the furniture. I have them outside, and I'm showing you. I wanted a more distressed look with the gold, like lived-in furniture. So I went ahead, and I'm showing you the difference with the champagne gold paint and the other pieces that I've done. I'm showing you the vegan leather again because I did think about reupholstering the chairs, but no, I'm not going to give myself all of this work again. It's a fairly new piece that I bought, and you know what, I should just go ahead and enjoy them. Don't get overzealous. So I'm back at these chairs, and this is the way that they are looking. I am not fully satisfied with them all. I've taken the tape off, but for one, the protective paint. This is how I was able to make them look cohesive. None of the furniture is a match. When I say a match, it didn't come from, the same a company painted like that. It was different, and I stripped it, sanded, and mirrored it myself. If you want to see how to mirror furniture, let me know. I'll do a separate video. So I was able to, I have to share something with you how I was able to move around my house. And actually feels like I have a new home, but it's the same house. I just reconfigured the rooms. So this is the china cabinet, and it also have that mirror to it too, showing you how it looked before and how it look now. Leave a comment, guys. Tell me what you think about my project. So if you have furniture around your home and you're not liking it, but it's solid furniture, paint is your friend. Get out there, get some paint, and redo it. This piece here was a cherry wood piece. It was in my husband's practice, and I wanted this piece when he closed his practice down. So I brought it to the house, add height to it, and add the drawer and cut mirror and put it in there. This table seats 12. So now I am showing you the ottoman and the piece that I sewn to put on to upholster it. Now the you're seeing the plastic around the ottoman. The reason why I put the ottoman in the plastic, because it's easy for me to slide it on. Now I'm using my heat gun to heat up the leather, so it will take out the seam, and I will be better able to make it seamless. Like I'm running it all along the stitch, so it will soften it up and I could stretch it out, and that will make it pliable. I'm showing you that it is warm. I warm up the material, and now all it takes is just slide it on. Very easy. See, with the sponge it would have been harder. The sponge by itself, it would have been harder to put on, but now that I put the plastic on it, all I have to do is just slide it in place and push it all the way down. I'm also going to run the heat gun along the seam again while I'm pulling to make sure that it fits snug. I'm going to show you the after picture. Here it is. Project is done, and it is looking good to me. Look at the chairs that was upholstered. And what I noticed, using the heat, like I said, allow the material to stretch, that you could get it the way that you want it. And I painted the chairs. Remember, the chairs were white. I painted them that same champagne gold. I'm going to show you the paint that I used in a few. Also the paint for the ottoman, the footstool, that was gold, and I used gold spray paint for that. I am just loving it, and I love that I am able to transform these things into beauties. Here is one. This is the one in the bottom, is the one that I sewn earlier, and the one on the top, I did not sew that one. I used the heat gun to stretch the material. And if I learned that eventually that I could have used the heat gun to stretch the material. I did not know that at first, or else I would not have sewn the piece, but I might end up going ahead and redoing it. So this is the paint, the spray paint that I use for the metal, because I love gaudy type gold. I like gold to look like gold. And here is the ottoman. Not the ottoman, I'm sorry. Here goes the swivel chairs. I think I did a great job. So guys, if you like what I'm doing here, please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification that when I upload videos, I'm showing you some of the areas that I have to go retouched, but that'll be an easy fix for me. This is the paint that I use to paint my table. I bought that from Walmart. It was $13, maybe I'll say 4 years ago. And they have silver, they also have a pearl white. So this is it. So guys, again, enjoy. I hope you enjoy my video. I'm just showing you how the china cabinet look, how the furniture look, making everything cohesive because they are not the same company. Now I'm showing you this chandelier that I got from the thrift store that I'm gonna strand it up, and it's gonna go in this area here in the dining room. And I'm gonna get this ugly spaceship fan out of there. This was purchased with the home. Also gonna move these lights over here. I got that light for $5 from the thrift store. And stay tuned. I will be back with you guys showing you more DIYs and what I was able to do. Bye for now.